I also was drinking, and I'm not drunk, but I have to pee really bad. So if I kind of do a little dance, that's why. Extra depends, Kendra? Hiding out somewhere? No? Okay. Gosh. I don't know where to be here. Can you hear me okay? And is it not too loud that it hurts your ears? A little bit more? Like over here? All right. Okay. So, I don't know what you said, but I'll try. Okay, so when I was like 11 or 12, and I have a little brother, and he's like 3 years younger than me, my parents decided to take us on a road trip to California. We were going to visit our grandpa for the first time who lived out there. And, we got up really early in the morning, like 6 or something. We got in the car, truck with a camper on the back. And we drove for like a day, it seemed. And my brother and I were starting to get kind of annoyed because when you drive west through Pennsylvania, it's like Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania. And then it's Ohio, but it still feels like, no wait, right? Ohio? And it's just like Pennsylvania. And then there's Indiana, which is just like Pennsylvania. And we were convinced they were lying to us, and we thought that wasn't fair. We stopped in, I think it was right on the border of Indiana and Ohio. There was this farm that my mom knew someone that she had I don't know where she knew this person. And we stopped there for the day. And we got out and we were visiting with this family, and we were homeschooled, so we were kind of weird. We didn't really know too much about people or anything. And at this farm, there was this farmer's daughter, and she was like 9, 10, something like that. And I was smitten. She was so pretty, and she wanted to show me around the farm, and we went up, you know, like there's this little creek with ducks, and we went to the barn, and we were in this barn, and I guess I didn't know how fast this kind of thing was supposed to go. And I was like 11 or 12, so I don't know. Give me less credit or more credit or something. We went to this barn, we were up in the hayloft, and I knew that my brother was running around bored to death and didn't know what to do with himself. And I could hear him every now and then, like, kind of screaming my name and wondering where I was, and he wanted to hang out. But we were like up in the hayloft at one point. And she said that she would show me hers if I showed her mine. And so she said, I'll close my eyes and you take off your pants. And I did. And yeah, that's my story. No, I'm just kidding. So I did, and then I was like, all right, your turn. She's like, all right, you close your eyes. And then I closed my eyes, and then I heard her say, what's that smell? And I'm going to kind of flash forward a little bit, because otherwise it won't be as funny. If someone would have walked in like 5 minutes later, they probably would have been very mad at me, just like in all the other jokes about farmers' daughters and things, and maybe disappointed in her and everything, because they would have seen this boy with his pants off and this like 10-year-old girl with kind of some stuff on her face and on her shoulder and everything. And we were in a hayloft, and pigeons had cracked on her. So I opened my eyes, and I saw this, and I was like, you have stuff all over you! And I didn't know, I guess, that was I don't know, she was very embarrassed, and she ran away, and people kind of tell me things like, oh, well, I showed someone mine, they didn't show me your, and then they feel like they were duped, but I actually feel like I messed it up, actually. Anyway, she ran away, and I couldn't find her for the rest of the evening. We were there until it was like dinner, it was well past dark. This was in September, and it was like 9 o'clock or something like that. We were finally eating because we got in late. And anyway, she showed up holding hands with my little brother, and his hair was like red and green. And apparently she had convinced him to follow her to the tool shed and told him it would be a good idea if she like spray painted his hair with the tractor paints and stuff. So he spent the rest of the evening getting his hair kind of, they tried to clean it and they couldn't get it out with anything. And I think my dad used some turpentine or something like that. I don't know. I heard him screaming all night, and I was just sitting there like, I wish I wouldn't have said anything about the pitch and stuff on her face. Like, I don't know. Maybe that would have saved both of us, and so I don't know. I felt responsible for a lot of maybe problems going forward between me and women and my brother. And since then, he's always had his hair shaved real close. And, I don't know. So that's my road trip story.